so, because today's video I think is quite an important one. Let's do some filtering first. Quickly nip in here, Mr. Lorry. Don't you block me, Range Rover. Okay, now that filtering's out of the way, welcome back to the channel. My name's Don, and today's video is on something very important, mental health. And it's come about because of a movement that is happening that is called Permission to Talk. That is Talk, T-O-R-Q-U-E. And it was brought from the guys over at 44 Teeth, so I'm going to have some links below. And basically, if you guys don't follow 44 Teeth, you should. It's really the best motorcycle content out there at the moment. Brilliant channel. They deserve so much love. But one of the guys there, you got Al and Chris, who head up the channel, if you like. And Chris you may know from vlogging of old. Chris is aka Baron von Grumble, and it was Chris who really has spearheaded this, which is he suffers from mental health issues, in his case mainly depression. What he's done is very brave of him. He's spoke about it very candid and frankly on the 44 Teeth channel, and then followed it up on his own Baron von Grumble channel, which we haven't seen any content on there in forever. The idea of permission to talk is really simple, and that is what I absolutely love about this. It is literally a sticker. It will hopefully become a pin, a badge. It's the logo basically. You see that lightning bolt, you see permission to talk, and if you have mental health issues, that means that the person sporting that logo is there for you. They're a friend. And mental health can be depression, it can be anxiety, it could be just waking up every morning and thinking you're a fucking loser. It could be anything, and the thing is, mental health, especially in men, we don't talk about it. And this movement is just to say, you have permission to talk to me if you want to. But this is what I think makes it so beautiful in my mind, is that you don't have to talk if you don't want to. It is just knowing that there are other people out there in your club, basically. So you could just give a nod to that person, or just in your mind know, you know, they've gone through some shit too. Shall we attempt the filter with all these lorries? If I can't see, I don't go. I so want to see. I've changed all this, so no doubt I'm probably going to get lost. With regards to mental health, I mean, it's not just men, it's all ladies and gents, of course. You know, anyone who's struggling, this is what the movement's for, but it's particularly men because we don't talk about it. And it's good to broach the subject, you know, especially with, you know, the biker image, us hard bikers, well, lads don't get mental health issues. So it's good to, as Bob Hoskins says, it's good to talk. Do I dare to filter? He who dares, Rodney, he who dares. Yes. No, it's sister. Not sure what lane I'm meant to be in. Don't know, Mr. Car. I'm out your way. Was I ever there? Hey-ya! Roundabout. This looks like a knee down sort of roundabout, this does. If I could get my knee down. So because Chris was brave and he spoke about his issues, I'm going to do the same here, just in case it can help anybody. And so basically in my 20s I was confused with myself, shall I say, troubled with who I was, who I wanted to be, and I found myself depressed. Didn't know it at the time, but I'd find myself just getting emotional for no reason whatsoever. Went to the doctor and you know, asked some questions, and basically after a half an hour of ticking boxes, he says you're clinically depressed, and prescribes me Prozac, it was at the time. And I thought long and hard, and I thought, I don't know if I am depressed, am I, aren't I, as I'm then crying in the corner. But I didn't want to medicate, and you know, I'm not a doctor, and God, you know, if medication works for you, please take it and seek professional advice. But this is my story and my perspective. For me, I don't want to take the medicine, and I did the thing that everybody is crying out that people stop doing, and that is I looked myself in the mirror and I said, suck it up and man up. And I fully get why people don't like that comment and when people say it, but I also push back a bit on it, because for me that is what got me through it and gave me the strength and the bravery to push on without the medication. Now, I'm not saying that was right or wrong, but it was transpired right for me in the long term. And that's the thing, you know, you've got to do what you feel is right, with the best advice you can possibly get. And of course, when I was in my 20s, this was all before the internet and everything, so the information wasn't so readily available as it is today. But of course, do watch out with false information. And so I battled through the depression, learnt some tools along the way, went to some seminars like the Anthony Robbins seminar, Unleash the Power Within, very good course or seminar training, whatever, you know, very good tools that you can learn from it. And basically I found, for me, what worked, I found NLP, and more importantly from NLP, the language in which you talk to yourself, I learnt reframing. And reframing, I think, is what has and continues to help me the most. So an example of reframing, let's put it in a motorbike context, would be I am petrified to go out on my bike today. I'm scared I'm going to crash. I'm scared that the cars around me are going to, you know, beat me or whatever, and I'll be embarrassed. And the thing is, you then, rather than say that, you say it to yourself in a different way. And that would be, I am excited to go out today on my bike, and I'm looking forward to the adventure. So you've just reframed it, you've just flipped it around. Rather than being scared, you're now excited. And an interesting thing about being scared, the feelings, the emotions from being scared are exactly the same as the feelings and emotions from being excited. So never be scared, always be excited. So reframing really helped me along my way. And then what I found when I got older, I then quit smoking. And when I quit smoking, my anxiety, which I didn't even know I had really, I guess I should have known all the way along, but I just called myself a worrier, worry about everything, you know, go to bed at night thinking about the conversations in the day, replaying how I could have done things differently, how the conversations could have gone a different way. And I realised that wasn't just a worrier, that was an anxious person. And that then transpired obviously when I came to first riding, and I've done a couple of videos for anxious riders and tips and tricks that helped me. And I get so much joy when people email me, you know, that I'm a 50-year-old bloke, I've been driving all my life, and I was about to quit riding, watched your video, and I'm going to give it another go. You know, stuff like that. It literally, you know, I've got a tear in my eye when I get emails like that. It's so lovely to know that, you know, I can help somebody, affect somebody. And that's the thing, is, you know, this permission to talk, that's what that's about. It's about saying to people, you're not alone. And that's what I've found from my videos, is that so many people just the first thing they say is, oh, me too, you know, I'm so glad someone else feels like this, because I just felt silly. So why smoking, when I quit smoking and my anxiety went through the roof, was actually because of breathing. So basically, you know, when you're stressed, you have a fag, or cigarette to the American followers. So, you know, it's that action of the sharp inhale and then the slow exhale, you know, that, you know, calms you down basically. And it took me a long time after quitting smoking to actually figure that out. So, you know, I've got a handle now on my anxiety a lot more. I know when I'm getting anxious and when that anxiety is stopping me from doing something, and how I can push through the barrier and get through. So for me, anxiety is still a major player in my life, and I'm still learning tools to not get in the anxious cycle. I mean, I had, you know, crippling panic attack at one time, the scariest thing I've ever had. And, you know, there are people out there that have it far worse than I do. People who, you know, anxiety just cripples them from getting out of bed in the morning. And that is what Permission to Talk is about. It's about those days when you do get out and you do get on your bike and you see that logo. I'm here to talk to you, if you want me to. So I think it's such a beautiful idea, such a lovely concept, and I thank the guys at 4040 for coming up with it, for pushing it. And if I can help in any way, I'm here for anybody. All my details are at the bottom of this video, all my socials, you know, drop in my DMs, send me an email. I'm happy to discuss this, I'm happy to listen, I'm happy to just sit in the corner with you. As always guys, thank you so much for watching. I really hope this video will help somebody, and please, if you don't, watch Chris aka the Baron's video explaining what Permission to Talk is all about. And yeah, thank you.